What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. If you are brand new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell. For those that have been following us for a while now, thank you very much for your kind feedback and comments. Go and head over to our Instagram page, Perfectbalance101. I will put it in the description box down below. People have been asking me for some programs and things like that, so I can put programs together for you. And we've got our handstand program and pull-up program that we've had loads of success with. That's on for a very cheap rate at the minute. You're not going to get a cheaper rate anywhere else, so head over to our Perfect Balance page on Instagram, Perfectbalance101. Let's get into this video. So people have been asking me to do a Bradley Martyn video, so I'm going to give you one now. So the biggest question, and probably as he is asking, shredded or strength? And it's a big sticking point for a lot of people who have come from aesthetic backgrounds and then move into sort of performance backgrounds and vice versa. It's hard to get the psyche around certain things. I've seen it with a lot of females in particular, where they move into performance sports or performance fitness such as CrossFit and High Rocks and things like that, and they kind of struggle with wanting to keep the lean aesthetics but also having to put on the mass and the weight. So yeah, let's get into this video.
In love with a hood girl, she be putting syrup in her margarita. Hey, what's up, guys?
Dude. Oh, you're not 21 Savage. Shut up. Get your weight, get your set.
How do you like your steak cooked?
Medium. You like it well?
Yep.
You're disgusting.
Well done meat is the best.
What are you talking about? Well, you're drunk. Every single person on the internet is going to disagree.
How do you like your meat cooked?
Medium rare.
Oh, ew.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Get out of the
Every single person here is going to literally not say your answer.
What do you want, it well done?
Yes.
That's disgusting.
Exactly.
Oh.
How do you cook your steak? How do you like your steak?
Medium rare.
I'm medium rare as well, guys, not gonna lie.
Yeah, medium rare.
Wrong. How do you eat your steak?
Rare, medium rare.
Dude, she's a psychopath. It's actually kind of like alarming. That's alarming.
Well done. Who else does? Well done. Put in the comments if you have your steak well done.
Lean. How lean though?
Nah, just like if you had to pick, like if you could only pick one, I guess that's like, yeah, if you only pick one, you could be really strong or really lean.
I'd rather be lean. Because I'd rather look like I can lift a lot of weight than lift a lot of weight and look.
That's how she
look big.
What about you?
Same thing.
So he'd rather be lean. My opinion, I'd rather be strong, because I know it's harder to get stronger than it is to look lean, and you can get strong and then eventually slowly cut and become lean. So I'd rather take the strength, but I'm a performance guy, so
Same thing.
Probably be lean.
Like if I had to pick one for life,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I'd rather be stronger than be leaner. Just because like I'm thinking for life, I'm like if I had to defend myself or protect someone. Or...
So I Bradley's hit the nail on the head with being, one, he's thinking of it as a survival. Two, it's just lifestyle, and it's being able to sustain longevity, so that when you are, say you become a grandparent and you get into your later stages in life, you are able to keep up with grandkids and be able to still move when you're a lot older, be able to protect your joints and your organs and live healthy. So being shredded, I guess both come with a consequence if you take anything to an extreme, but yeah, I still lean on being strong and being a little bit puffy if it requires that.
It's like I'm just lean.
Yeah.
It's cool. It looks good.
Looks good. But you
like
want functional.
Yeah. What if me, the strong guy, you're the lean guy, and I just could just kill you if I had to? You know?
Probably. Yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I'd do that. I'm just saying like, you never know. I'm just thinking like for life.
All right, Bradley, we get you like 270 and you can beat up anyone, apparently. Even professional fighters, apparently.
If I had to pick one.
I don't know.
I
It's
don't know.
interesting. I think I'd rather still be lean though.
Just because
Just because
looks good.
it just looks good.
There's no right answer, obviously.
And
Huh?
you can pull more
Well, yeah. I mean, hose. Remember that's what Drake said. Hose.
Yeah.
more hose.
Yeah.
What's the right thing for me to call women? Bitches or hoes?
I'll say it.
Drake, I've heard you say it.
I've said it in raps. I mean, I've had
Oh,
obviously
wow.
a long career.
You're saying hose. So you're saying I should say hose?
Hose is better than bitch for sure.
Okay.
Same thing like bodybuilder versus powerlifter. I prefer to be a bodybuilder than a powerlifter, just because, you know, like the pump,
Powerlifting's cool, but
feeling as opposed to just moving weight. You know what I mean?
It is, because I've done it all, and for sure lifting weight is like you don't get the pump, but you have.
See, this is the other thing. So Bradley's done both sides. He's done the bodybuilding side, and he's also done the powerlifting side. So he gets both. So I'm not sure I'm assuming these are members in his gym, and they might frequently be on his videos and things like this. I don't follow Bradley's content religiously, but if he's asking a certain pool of people, then they are going to lean probably more towards shredded if they're bodybuilders. So it'd be interesting to see if he asks other like fitness domains that he's got in his gym.
Have that like mental, like, oh, that felt good.
Primal, like.
Versus like obviously the pump feels good because like you like, oh, this feels good and I look good. So two different like feel good. The other one is like, oh, I did that. Like you have that like that. I don't even know how to describe it.
Aesthetics over everything. No, but I meant for me, I train for aesthetics. Like my muscles are for fashion, not function.
I like both. A little bit of both.
That's where I differ. Like I want to be strong and be lean at the same time.
Feels good to like.
You know how you can do that? Hand bar.
A little bit of trend, you know, get some scar tissue going on.
You could be misconstrued as an Anavar user.
I know I get it all the time. I just go with it. I like to juice it. Pun not intended.
I feel like we know the answer to this. If you had to pick one, you can only have this, you know, for the rest of your life. Either be really strong or be really lean.
I voted on your story, dude. You did. Strong.
But here's the deal. You don't have to. This is something that obviously right now you say you gave up. But
I mean, you can just tell the guy is just. I mean, the guy looks pretty big. He looks like he focuses on strength. So, like as I said before, and Bradley said this as well, there is no right or wrong in this. It just seems it's such a massive question in the fitness niche and the fitness industry. Yeah, I just want to know what your take is, so leave a comment as well.
Have it. You either have one or you have the other.
I don't want to be as big for the rest of my life, though. Like, I feel like this is, like, I'm like 270 right now. Like, I feel like that's kind of unhealthy.
Wow.
Yeah,
but
I wasn't comfortable.
this is just really fun, but I'm trying to be really strong right now. So I'll probably try to get down to like 220 at some point.
But if you had to pick one for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I'm gonna have to be lean.
Lean.
I want to be strong, but I'm gonna have to be lean. I feel like.
I'd still probably just want to be generally more strong than lean, I think.
What about you?
Lean, for sure. I don't care about strength.
Yeah, makes sense. That's fair. Thank you guys. Bro, he takes Anavar and Masteron.
You
really?
Bro, I hate you.
What's your cycle, bro? Yeah, what's your cycle?
Stop it.
No. And let me bust a rag out of my pocket, act like I'm fucking cork or whatever it is to fucking that I beat
You're
you.
gonna fucking put Anavar. You're gonna slip Anavar in my fucking
stare, bro.
That's fair.
If you had to pick one for the rest of your life, you could only have one. Would you rather be strong or be lean?
Strong.
Strong.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. That's new.
Nice. Josh doesn't have any say because he's on steroids.
Yeah, Josh is just a steroid abuser. Fuck out of here, dude.
Dude, look, dude.
If you had to pick one for the rest of your life, you can only pick one. Would you rather be strong or be lean? You can only have one.
Probably strong, because I feel like someone fucking around, you know?
See, that's
Fuck
what I
them
was
up.
saying. That's what I was saying.
Because if I'm lean and I'm just weak as fuck, you know, I'm
Right.
just get bullied all day.
That's, you know, I'm not gonna lie, man. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, he's not wrong there. You could be when you're shredded, you're so depleted. Like coming from a gymnastics background, when you're trying to see. I've tried to do both. You're trying to cut down, but you're also trying to sustain the strength that you've built up over 8 to 12 weeks plus. It's such a hard balance, but at the end of the day, at the absolute extreme, when you're shredding, you are weak. You feel weak. You're holding out for that one performance where you're a bodybuilder on stage or you're lifting a certain weight and things like that. People will argue, well, if you're lifting weights after after being weighed, so for example, it's like fighters and Olympic lifters and powerlifters and things like that, after they get weighed, you put a load of weight back on, but at the end of the day, some don't even make the weight that they've been training at as a refuel. So, yeah.
Would you rather be strong?
Yeah, like if I had to pick one for life, I'm picking the strength.
But if you think about it, if you're all lean and shit, you don't get more bitches. You know what I mean?
Right, but the motherfucker who is strong, he has a problem with you. It's like, I'm just saying by compare. I mean, obviously there's different strengths and different levels of leanness, but I'm just saying like if you don't pick one, if you're just
But
like,
like, if I'm strong, I look like shit.
no, you don't look like shit. You're just not like super lean.
Oh. Well, yeah, then I'll just be strong.
Yeah, that's what I think. I picked that too.
Yeah,
What'd you pick?
all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Everything. You can be strong as long as you look good.
I'm picking lean.
Bro, lean gets the girls. Just saying.
What?
The strength you can only show off in the gym though.
Protect that girl.
Oh.
Okay. And the strong motherfucker was like, get out of my way, pussy, and you're like,
just
oh,
tosses
sorry.
you.
And then you go like this. You go like this. I have abs though. Look. Like, is that all you're gonna do?
I mean, I could learn this.
But it could be like an image thing too, you know? Like you could be like lean as fuck, and I'll be like, oh, this dude's lean. He probably knows how to fight. And I'll probably just back off.
See, I got a mixture of both. If I can be strong
You
and
got to pick one. That was the whole thing.
okay, you have to pick one. I'm still going lean. I'll lose a couple fights here and there.
Strength or being lean. You gotta pick one.
Lean. I'm trying to lean out.
Bro. That's a funny ass response. Alright, I gotta ask you a question for the end real quick. Sorry.
What's up?
If you had to pick one, you can only be, you can only choose one for the rest of your life.
For this guy, surely.
Being strong or being lean, which one do you choose?
Ooh. I mean, for me, being strong, because I'm a big, like, I always want to walk in the gym and feel like the biggest dude. So if you're the most shredded dude, you can't necessarily do that, but if you're pulling 700 on deads, it doesn't matter who's in the gym. You're gonna
Wow.
So you pick strength?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. Fair. Right on.
Again, you can just tell this guy is strength, like just from his build. Like, yeah, he's a big guy. You can cut him as a bodybuilder. Maybe he is a bodybuilder, but you can tell he's, I don't know, just by his physique, I can just tell he's a performance athlete of some sort. And the guy's pulling 700 pounds. I mean, what's that? Over 300 kilos off the floor? Jeez.
Thank you. Yes, I appreciate it. It's tough because like being lean's so sick. But like,
stupid ads.
Hi, I'm Will from Orlando Reed, and today I'm going to be introducing you to Waterhouse Gardens, a new residential development.
dude, I don't do steroids. Dude, we're done with steroid shit, dude. Get out of here, man. Go home. You gotta pick one for the rest of your life.
Steroid guy, get him out of there.
Strong, you can only have one, or being lean.
Do steroids to have both, right?
You can only pick one, though. But you can only pick one.
Realistically, lean. I tried being strong. I'm not good at it, and my body hurts all the
You
time.
just had it. I'm just saying you had it. You pick one, you either had strength or you had leanness. You just had it.
Do I look good while I'm strong?
You're not gonna look as good as the lean version of yourself, right?
I could pick up a truck.
Honestly, being lean's amazing.
Strong. So Bradley's doing a montage here. So I am going to skip it forward. He's obviously training and promoting video.
Having all this stuff that I thought I always wanted, I started doing it again. And like, dude, within like 2 days, I was like, holy fuck, like what have I been doing? Why have I been missing this? And then like, the next day, I wrote down some shit about where I was at, where I felt emotionally. Right. And then as soon as I was done writing it, I was like, no, I'm gonna kill this shit. Today's my day. And then since that, bro, I just feel different. Now I have little moments where I'm like, kind of does this, but I feel different.
Don't accept it.
No, exactly.
Cause look, this is gonna sound simple as fuck, but life is literally what you make it.
I know.
And this shit, all that shit is fuel. That's how I see it. What you feeling is fuel to go harder.
Guys, do you journal? Do you journal your training? Write in the comments down below, like self-reflection and processing your career or goals and things like that. Do you journal? Do you have, or do you keep it in a mental? Like, what do you do? Do you have certain imagery that you use? There's all different ways of trying to succeed on where it is you want to go on your journey. So leave a comment.
That's how I got here in the first place. Different circumstance, different situation, different time in my life.
This is a gift. You should be grateful. You know what I'm saying? I love hearing when my homies is journaling and visualizing shit. I just wrote about that this morning.
There you go, guys.
I'm teaching that next month. It's a divine masculinity workshop. But one of the things, because I'm talking about like developing like mental resilience and emotional resilience, and visualization is just one of the.
A good one on top of that is, everyone will know, like pretty much everyone will know this, but Marcus Aurelius, the Greek philosopher of Stoicism, this is the kind of lines that this gentleman here is talking about, being a true masculine essence and being able to be the best version of yourself in all different realms of life. So yeah, do you follow that kind of stuff, or are you as simp as the guy said earlier? I follow a lot of the masculine excellence because I want to get better. I want to grow and continue to be the best version I possibly be.
Components is a part of mindfulness. So I was writing about that shit literally this morning.
Yeah, bro. Every morning I wake up, I sit in the sun and I write. And I'm just like, why have I not been doing this? Because I swear, bro, before I had anything in my life, I wrote down the things that were important, how I felt, what I wanted, how I wanted to let my life to look. And it's like, as I started getting along the way and getting things, I lost track of the things that I did that got me there in the first place. And then things kind of get a little convoluted, a little like cloudy where...
This is why networking as well is so important, especially if you've got a business. You should be networking with other people. You should be surrounding yourself with like-minded people that will push you forward and you'll push them forward and you'll share knowledge and information. So yes, it's a big one.
Maybe you start to lose a little bit of direction because you're not tapped into that actual part of you, and you get tapped into like all the other shit in life, like, oh, because I have this now, I have to sustain this, like this car or this money or this thing or this facade. And then you get pulled away from who you really are, who I really was at the very beginning before I had it, and then reconnecting to that person, it just takes you different places, man. And I'm grateful.
That's so crazy, bro. I did the same thing, right? You know, throughout the years, I had some ups and downs, right? 2020, I hit a stride, right? 2021, I kind of took my foot off the gas. Not on like work shit, but on like all the other things you're talking about, the framework, the foundational shit, right? So, and I got a relationship 2021, right? All of 2021, 2022, I fell off, bro. Like, I was like, eating junk food, laying in bed with her, eating junk food and shit like that, not being a good leader. You know what I'm saying? Comfortable.
Yeah.
So it took for our breakup for me to be like, bro, you was all the way fucked up. Even though being fucked up, what I consider being fucked up, is probably above what most people is doing anyway. However, it's not enough for me, right? So I was like, damn. So I got back on my shit. All the shit you talking about, my meditations, my mantras.
So again, I talk about a lot of this on my channel, the spiritual journey. He's mentioned about meditation. Over the last year or so, I've really deep dived into the spirituality of life and being able to use the subconscious mind as a force of energy to push you forward in life and things like that. So I know this is getting off the topic of the video, but I am doing a reaction and I'm doing it live and raw for you guys, but it is important, the message, so I will probably retitle this video and include this guy's knowledge, because this knowledge is what I talk about, and it can help you guys out in your fitness journeys, your sport journeys, and in life, in all different aspects of life.
Practicing mudras, I've been teaching that shit. Mudras and Kujikiri, my sauna, cold plunge, sitting in the sun in the morning. I'm embarrassed that
So cold plunges, cold showers, Wim Hof. We've discussed Wim Hof on the channel. Go and watch the video on Wim Hof.
She saw that side of me, that she didn't see the strong, the leader. You know what I'm saying?
Into that so heavily.
Yeah. So from here on out, from then, it's been a constant elevation. My life has been so much better. Bro, back then I was angry all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy as fuck. So grateful of everything, but I was angry because, and I knew that I was fucking up. I remember, like, during that relationship, I was like, yo, I need to get back on my shit. I need to start back fasting. I need to start back doing this. But I never did, because she loved me how I was. But when you maintain, you start declining. People like us gotta constantly be doing shit.
You have to try to be better.
We constantly gotta like challenge ourselves.
It's a little bit of a sad point, because you're like, how did I get here, and how did I let like all this stuff kind of fall the way that it did? It's like, you really said it, and I really mean this when I said it earlier. Like, I used to do all these things, and I really get away from that part of myself. It's just a crazy thing when I look back on it now, because I really can say without a doubt, when I was consistent with those things is when I saw the most strides in my life. And then I got away and focused on the other shit, and it just put me where I knew I didn't want to be. And I knew it was happening too, because I would always say the same thing. I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna start doing this again. I'm gonna start doing that again. I'm gonna be more consistent with this. Do it once or twice.
So there's a lot of procrastination going on there. There's a lot of, oh, I've made it to this level, so I can just, as they said before, they can maintain that level and not have to stress or worry about pushing forward and growing and going beyond the levels that you think you're capable of doing. People get comfortable, and people don't like change as well. That's another thing. They don't like change, so they're scared or anxious of what's next to come. And in reality, there's nothing to be scared of, and there's nothing to be mundane about getting caught up in consumerism and trying to maintain a certain lifestyle that other people are trying to live. So focus on your own thing.
And then stop once or twice and then stop. It does take certain things in your life, I think, to push you to like that point, because we're all on different timing, and the timing is the thing that fucks people up, because the timing of things, people will think they'll watch this video and be like, man, I hear what he's saying, and that's speaking to me. And that person listening, or you or whoever, might not be able to make that like real definite decision in their life today because they haven't learned that lesson yet.
For real, in a real way.
And so I really learned that lesson through, you know, my relationships, the fallout of it, like the situation I'm in now. I really was forced to learn that lesson. And sometimes it's what you need. But to be like the version of yourself that you know you truly want to be, to have the success, to have the life, to live the life you want to live regardless.
You gotta get shooken up.
Yeah.
That's part of it.
Man. I'm sad, but I'm happy at the same time.
I'm mega excited for you, bro.
Yeah. But the pain is...
That's true. So for guys in particular, for men in particular, when you go through struggle and you go through hard times, it's very cliche, but everyone's heard this quote. If you've been living under a rock, then you won't have heard this. But the big thing that's going around, the big quote, is hard times create strong men, good times create weak men. I'm not quoting it word for word there, but so many people have heard it, so many people have seen it on the internet, and it does ring true, especially for guys. You don't want to become into your adult life and not be able to have that backbone against society and go through stressful times. You should be able to have the mindset of, right, life is stressful, but how do we deal with it on an emotional level? And that's when I mentioned Marcus Aurelius and talking about the Greek philosopher of Stoicism. Stoicism teaches you how to maintain emotion, but making sure you're not emotionless, but you're able to maintain pressure and stress as if it's nothing. Yeah, it's there, but you're able to react with a calm mind, and you're able to make calculated decisions from the outside. So people looking at you, so people go, how can he make such a big decision like that and look so smooth and calm? They are the most well-developed guys. They are the most well-developed, strong emotional, psychological person that you could be, and the strongest person you could be.
It's good to have back. Yeah. I like that shit. You know, I got a question for you. You knew me back before, like, I guess you'd say, like, come up or whatever. What kind of person did you think I was? Like, you first met me, you were training at, like, Long Beach.
So again, guys, this just seems to be a separate part of the video. I'm not sure who the guy is that he's training with, but I'm sure he's some sort of online influencer as well. I am going to cut it here. I'm going to cut it short because we've touched on the main question that's in the video. Shredded or strength? So leave a comment down below. If you could only pick one, which one would you pick? I would go with strength all day. I want to move well and be able to lift heavy stuff. And yeah, we've touched on sort of mindset. I don't really want to focus too much on mindset, but like I said, it is important. It does cross over into all aspects of life. And don't forget, go and head over to our Instagram page, Perfectbalance101. We have got our handstand programs and pull-up programs. We will be adding more different programs later on down the line for different athletes and touching on different parts of fitness and things like that. So stay tuned for that, and leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.